Good morning.
Good morning, Josefa.
In the beginning, you guys had an issue. You play Chug, you guys, Cam, as brother and sister, issue with money and your value. How did you resolve that issue?
Issue with money and our value?
Yeah. And your value.
Oh, and my value.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think money was such a... It's distracting. It's very distracting, and I think we kind of just realized that it's not that serious.
Right.
You know, and it's well, maybe for Cam. I think
I
got through to you a little bit.
He did, and I think he's prompted some self-work and self-discovery.
Yeah.
He and obviously the cliffhanger last season have prompted that, but it's still a work in progress, me figuring out my value and my relationship to money. Because my relationship to money is, I'm using my brother's.
Right.
And so,
That's
you know,
true.
in this season, I'm really delving more into where's my place? Where's really my place? And not being given a handout from my brother. Like, what am I about?
But at the same time, Cam is making, well, not making, but Cam kind of feels like up until this point, I've had to lean on her so much that, like, I don't mind her leaning on me, you know? So, like, we work through that a lot in the third season. There's a lot of, like, really deep companionship. I know, it's so caring and loving.
And talking about working through a lot of things, you've been through a lot as a young star athlete. You've been through topics of race and sexuality and the hood. How is there any of those topics that are important to you or close to heart to you?
Yeah, of course. As a, young black male living in America, there's a lot of things, and some things that, that we have touched on in the show, some things that we haven't touched on in the show. There's a few things that can be loosely relatable from Cam to myself, so on and so forth. But I think, I don't know, like, I'm a people's person. Things that are affecting people, I feel like are always affecting me for some reason. I can't not feel, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to put it into words, really, but there's so much that I feel like I should be doing or can be helping or bringing up children and, helping people see the light and, like, how beautiful the world can be and things like that. And Cam is sort of the same way. In a different way, for him, for Cam, his idea is just like, I'm gonna give money to everybody and everybody can be happy, but, like, it's so much more than that, in my opinion. And I try to do what I can.
And you're very strong and outspoken in the show as far as your sexuality. You're very confident in that. How important is it that family is positive? Your family is very positive and supportive with that. How important to you is that?
In the show or as Erica?
In the show.
Oh, in the show. Oh my gosh. It's, you know what? It's extremely important, but it's something that is given within the Calloway family to the point that I think I take it for granted. It's not something that's ever really questioned. Nobody makes a big deal out of it, which is one of the things that I loved about the show and one of the things that drew me into doing it, and specifically with this character. I think a lot of times when you're portraying a gay character, you might lean towards going over the top. She's gay. Right. Yeah, here are the girls. Right. But with this character, this role, this script, the way it's very subtle. She's no more, I'm no more, my sexuality is no more an issue for my character than his is for his character, or Cassie's is for her character. And our family just deals with it. You are who you are in the Calloway family, and that's one of the great things about our family. And I think that's an aspect that people either can relate to or they would love for their families to relate to. And it's another reason why a lot of people are drawn into our show.
Well, thank you so much, because we love the show. Season 1, Season 2, so dope.
Thank you.
Looking forward to 3.
Thank you, Josefa Renee.